Hi and welcome to the Belfry. My name is Chris Ryan. We're here on the Brabazon golf course today talking about setup and talking through a really quite simple drill that you can do when you practice or even at home in your living room or in your office at work to start to get you into a better upper body posture at setup. Just before we get started, in the corner of the screen you should have all the details on my social media accounts, so if you don't already, please go ahead and follow me on those. So we're talking specifically in this video about the upper body posture, the upper back. And what I tend to see all too often is golfers at setup, the upper back is far too rounded, the shoulder blades pull apart at the back, the shoulders come a little bit too far forwards, and what we would tend to see, those golfers from the front on get the elbows very, very close together, and they have this very kind of rounded appearance to their upper back. Now, whilst this doesn't look particularly athletic, it also has a few knock-on effects in our golf swing. It's going to mean that we're going to make it, make it a lot more difficult for you to rotate correctly in your backswing. We would often see the arms start to disconnect from the upper body in an attempt to get the golf club to the top because, as I said, we struggle to rotate. So not only does it look, as I say, not athletic, it does give you issues later on in the golf swing. So what we'd really like golfers to do is start to what I call open up the shoulders, feel like they squeeze the shoulder blades together at the back a little bit, open up the chest and create a little bit more distance between the elbows and the upper biceps. So getting golfers to sort of feel and sense this is quite difficult. So all you're going to need is an alignment stick and very simply a small bungee cord or something that's going to be fairly similar that you can attach to the alignment stick. And what we're going to get you to do is very simply attach the alignment stick to the top part of your chest with the bungee cord. So you can see there that I've just taken the alignment stick and I've placed it across my chest. Now, what you'll hopefully see is as I stand quite naturally, the stick is definitely in contact with my chest and it's not in contact with my shoulders. However, I can quite comfortably move my shoulders forwards and now the alignment stick is in contact with my upper arms or my shoulders, but it's now not in contact with my chest. And so what this is going to do is it's going to allow you to take your setup feeling what it's going to be like to have the upper body in that better posture. So if I just take my address to this golf ball, I've only got a mid-iron here even though I'm standing on the tee of a par 5, what you can see is my upper body posture should be pretty good there. Now I can sense and feel that alignment stick in contact with my chest, and that's exactly what we're after in this drill. What we don't want is for you to take your normal posture, which might be like this, and I now can't feel that alignment stick. I can actually get my fingers between my sort of chest in the alignment stick, and I feel that's more in contact with my upper arms as opposed to my chest. So really quite a simple drill because it's going to give you some feedback straight away. You're going to be able to sense what part of your body that stick is in contact with, and that's really what we're trying to do in this little exercise. So very simply, I would get you to stand up normally with a stick like this and just learn how to address the golf ball without putting too much pressure on that stick with your upper arms, and hopefully you can see that I've done that pretty nicely. Now the other thing it can do is it can also help golfers improve their first move away. So those golfers who maybe have the arms moving too much outwards, again I can feel that my lead arm there is applying a lot too much pressure to that alignment stick, pulling it off my chest. So what we can work on here, at home, in your office, in the living room, or even at the range, we can learn our better posture, and we can learn maybe how to move that golf club away from the golf ball a little bit better. As you can probably imagine, very difficult to make swings any longer than this, so I'd only work to first parallel, because from here we are going to start to have to rotate the arms and move them a little bit off the chest. So don't worry too much about longer than that, but let's just go nice setup and let's work it to here. Okay, so going to give you some great feels, hopefully some better ideas about how to set up, and in most cases if we can see someone set up in a slightly more athletic position, we can generally see them make a slightly more athletic golf swing. Right, let me go ahead and hit one. I've only got a mid-iron here, so I'm just going to clip it into the middle of the fairway, but hopefully I'll be able to set myself up in that nice posture. Good takeaway, and hit a nice shot. Okay, so posture, really key. If we can get the upper body in position, it's going to help you rotate, it's going to help you make a better coil, a better turn, it's ultimately going to help you make a much better backswing, and hopefully that's going to help you make a much better downswing in turn. So quite a simple drill at home, in the office, certainly a good one for the winter when it's cold outside, weather isn't as good. You can do plenty of work on how you address the golf ball with something as simple as an alignment stick and a bungee cord. Thanks for watching. All the usual stuff down below, comments box, like button, and also a link to subscribe. So if you don't already subscribe, click the link and you won't miss any of the new videos. Thanks again for watching, see you again soon.